Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run this trap of mine. Let's get into this mess. So, here's an update on Flo Rida. You know, we've talked about Flo Rida a few times on my channel regarding his son that he does not take care of, a special needs son. Remember, his son fell from I think it was a fifth um, story apartment, the fifth floor he fell from. Um, and I think he was in critical condition. Well, here's the update. Rapper Flo Rida agrees to support package for his disabled son that could total nearly $500,000 a year. Then left court holding a folder over his face. Did he really agree? Or was he forced? Anyways, Flo Rida was taken to family court in the Bronx by his ex, Alexis Adams, mother to his sons Zohar, 6. The rapper agreed to support the disabled boy, which could set him back. I don't like the way they said disabled boy, but whatever, child. Which could set him back nearly $500,000 a year. The Good Feelings rapper covered his head with a hat, mask, and folder as he darted into a waiting Mercedes van. A dressed down incognito, Flo Rida agreed to a massive child support package for his disabled child during a family court hearing in New York City on Thursday. A combination of monthly and annual payments that could set him back $500,000 a year. Under the agreement with his ex, Alexis Adams, the rapper will pay $14,000 a month in support and $2,212 a month in health insurance for Zohar Dillard, a 6-year-old special needs boy who was recently seriously injured in a 5-story fall. So it was 5 stories. He was also ordered to set up a $300,000 escrow account for Zohar's needs. The account must be replenished annually each September. Topping the package is a one-time $188,000 payment. The rapper must wire to Adams immediately to compensate her for her outstanding expenses that include Zohar's school costs. A multimillionaire Flo Rida given name Tremor Dillard was bling free on Tuesday as he tried to escape notice in the sprawling courthouse. Anyways, child. I'll put the link to the article if you want to read the rest. Y'all know where I stand on this if you don't know. Um, I just think it's trifling when you have someone like Flo Rida who won just won an $83 million lawsuit. Now I know he didn't walk away with the full 83, but I'm sure he still walked away with a good chunk. You were just awarded an $83 million lawsuit, and your son, who is special needs, is living in an apartment and fell from the 5th floor. I think that it is absolutely ridiculous and sad and pathetic and tired and through that you have this man who has all this money, and instead of making sure that his son is living in a place that is comfortable, that meets his needs, he would allow his child's mother and his son to be in that position. I don't understand it. I really honestly don't. You don't take care of your child. You're not taking care of your child mentally. You're not taking care of your child emotionally. It's not like you're waking up and getting your child ready for school. You're not dropping your child off at school. You're not doing any of that. You're not present at all. So the least you could do is provide financially. Make sure that, because you know you ain't, that the woman who is taking care of your son I know I'm not there. I know I ain't about. So let me just make sure I put y'all in a cute little house that meets, the needs for my child. Yes, the baby mama is going to benefit off of the payments because she's going to be living there too. Yes. And yes, if she gets into a relationship, it might be another man in the house too. Yes. I think it's trifling. I think it's trifling, girl. They had that you have to even go through all of this, and pretty much a judge has to make you take care of your son. And then when you add in the fact that the child is special needs, that's what really makes it real trifling to me. Shout out to all the parents, whether you're a man, a woman, non-binary, whomever, who has to, take on the challenges of taking care of their special needs. I know that has to be hard sometimes. So when you take in account that this woman, children are already hard. I ain't got no kids, but I got three nieces. Okay? And girl, that'd be enough for me. Okay? Children are already hard to raise. So when you add in that another layer of your child being special needs, it takes it to a whole nother situation, right? So you have this woman over here taking care of your child who happens to be special needs. She probably already stressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably girl just stressed. I just think it's trifling when you have these men out here who are like rich, like Flo Rida, and they just choose not to help or take care of their child. I just think it's trifling, tied and through. I really do. There's no way that your son should have even been living in an apartment complex. Period. Or a duplex or wherever they was living. It shouldn't even been it shouldn't have even happened. It shouldn't have even happened. Anyways, child. I'm done. Let's move on. Oh, girl, here we go. Oop. So Target reportedly loses 9 million in market value after launching Pride collection that featured tuck-friendly bathing suits and drag queen books for children. Neighbors Target has lost billions in dollars after launching their Pride collection that features outfits for children. As we previously reported, the collection featured tuck-friendly bathing suits, trans-affirming onesies, gender-fluid water bottles, queer all-year calendars, trans pride, trans power cards, pride treats, and trans beanies. The collection also features books for children ages 4 to 8, titled "The Hips of the Drag Queen Go Swish Swish Swish." I know that's right. Bye Bye Binary, the story of Harvey Milk and the Rainbow Flag, the Gay Bee Sees, and Are You a Girl or Are You a Boy? According to the National Review, since last week when the controversy kicked offline, Target lost 9 billion. Did I say million? I meant to say billion. 9 billion in market value. The company's stock fell from just over $160 to about $141 a share. In a statement, Target revealed plans to remove some of the controversial pieces. Our focus now is on moving forward with our continuing commitment to the LGBTQIA plus community and standing with them as we celebrate Pride Month throughout the year. Neighbors, what are your thoughts? My thoughts are this. The first thing is children are not going into the store um, buying anything unless you're probably, once you probably start to get up to like teenage years, 13, 14, 15, you may start to have your own little coin. Um, so if anybody is buying these 4 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year olds this merchandise, it's the guardians, it's the parents. And as y'all always say, can't nobody tell me how to raise my kids. That's y'all favorite line. But y'all love telling other people when they LGBTQ how to raise their kids. This is what I put in the comment section. It's too much stuff going on in this country, and y'all worried about y'all son being a punk. They are literally stripping rights away from everyone that doesn't fit in that box of white, male, and Christian. But rainbows is what y'all. I'm sorry, but rainbows is what has y'all hot and bothered. Someone hit me up and said this, a black woman. I don't care what they strip us adults of, they are attacking the kids early. They won't even have voices when they become adults because they are trying to create them for them now. That is a bigger issue. The kids are the future. Leave them the F alone and stop lying to them. There are two genders and men. There are two genders and men can have babies, so men can't be woman. Period. I don't know what she meant, girl. And so this is what I responded to her back, and I said, "You just stating you don't care what they strip you of is enough for me. Wow." And you're doing exactly what you claim you're doing, taking kids' voices away, but you don't even see it, the irony. You could be RAPED today and be forced to have a baby from a man who violated you. And you got your grown ass on the internet talking about you don't care about your rights being stripped away. Anyways, let me know how it works out for you, not caring about your rights being stripped away. Yeah. It is what it is. Girl, I try not to get too worked up over, ignorance because the truth of the matter is, and it did take me a while to realize this. It's just not black people that are homophobic. Girl, white people, they are just as homophobic. They are. At one point I used to always think it was just black people. No, it's white people. White people be homophobic and transphobic like a Go over there to the white blogs and see how they cutting up. They cutting up just as bad as a nigga. I think it stings a little bit more when it comes from, it's weird to see black people who swear up and down that we have been oppressed, which we have, to swear up and down that black people are not represented and we seek representation. But then y'all will turn around and then tell me, like the straight people, the straight black men and women will turn around and tell me that, girl, you shouldn't be represented. It shouldn't be any type of representation for you, out in this world. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm going to just say something real plain, and it may make some of you squirm, but I'm just going to talk as clear as possible. If your son is a punk, then he's a punk. If your son is a faggot, he's a faggot. If your daughter is a dyke, she's a dyke. If your child is trans, they're trans. If they're non-binary, they're non-binary, and the list goes on. It don't matter how much y'all try and stop people from putting rainbows and unicorns in stores. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter how many toy trucks and footballs and basketballs you give your son. It don't matter. Because they still gonna be a punk if that's what they are. It ain't nothing you can do about it. The only thing that's gonna happen is they're not gonna wanna fuck with you when they leave. Once they finally break free, because they know how you really feel about them. So once they finally break free and they don't have to depend on you for their survival and they go off to college, you'll see when they stop coming home. You'll notice the phone calls starting to become less and less. Girl, why didn't Lil Pookie come home for Thanksgiving? Oh, he said he had to work. Girl, Lil Pookie ain't even got no job. Why Lil Pookie ain't come home for Christmas? Oh, he said he was going to one of his friends' house. No, he had his boyfriend's house. But why Keisha ain't came home? Oh, she said she going to some of her girlfriends. Yeah, girlfriend. Hey! So y'all can sit here and act like LGBTQ people don't exist. We exist. And we not going nowhere. And you're going to be mad about it. That's all you can do because you can't do a fuck thing about it. I mean, clearly, I guess you ain't got to buy stuff. But girl, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere until he say it's time for me to leave. Okay? You know, does it hurt my feelings? It does. It hurts my feelings, and I'm just gonna be honest with y'all because when I look in the comment sections and I see so many black women who it's like, damn. And that's why when we say that it's like a complicated relationship between gay men and black women, it is. Because in one breath, I know for a fact that if it came down to it, I would have the support of black women or straight black women, especially over, straight black men. But then when I get in the comment sections and I'm clicking on the likes and I'm looking at who's liking these comments, it'd be a lot of y'all black women who be liking that shit. And I'd be like, damn. It is what it is. It is what it is, girl. I don't understand how pride sections in stores are bothering you. I don't understand why you are so upset. If you don't want it, don't buy it. This thing about an agenda, girl, everybody got their own agenda. The gays got an agenda. The straights got an agenda. All y'all want is for everybody to grow up, baby, have a whole bunch of kids, girl. live this heterosexual life. That's all y'all want. If it's outside of white, male, and Christian, y'all gonna learn. That's why I be over here. I be over here low key laughing. Like I saw something the other day about Ron DeSantis. Something about, girl, I don't know, girl. Basically, like they ain't gonna be teaching no. Girl, if Ron DeSantis get into office, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, girl. It's a wrap. And I just be over here laughing because when I get on here, I really think that a lot of the times, I really think I be talking some sense. And when I tell y'all, when I see them coming after a group of people that does not fit into what they think is normal, they're coming for everybody. Because guess what? Niggas, at one point, we were not the norm either. We don't fit into that box. So when you see them coming after gays or lesbians, trans, whatever community, and y'all sit back and y'all don't say nothing, and y'all turn y'all heads the opposite way, and you don't care, and now all of a sudden they start coming after black people as if gay people ain't black, as if trans and lesbians not black. But once they start coming for straight, what you feel as though it's straight black people, and once they start trying to whitewash history, then all of a sudden, girl, oh my God, they trying to take everybody's rights away. Oh my God, they about to bring back slavery. Oh my God, what is they doing? Well, girl, I be trying to tell y'all what they doing. And people don't care. So now I'm sitting back looking at y'all like, well, girl, what the fuck you want us to do? So now it becomes like this tug of war game. Because at the end of the day, it all affects everybody. That's the gag. It's going to affect everybody that does not fit inside that box. And for some reason, black people be thinking they fit inside that box, and you don't. And you're finding out slowly but surely. Child, whatever. It is what it is. Y'all niggas gonna learn one day. Anyways. Ayesha Curry shares regret of overexposing her daughter Riley on social media. Ayesha Curry is sharing insight into why she's become more private and posting her children on social media. The 34-year-old recently sat down. Ayesha Curry, I will say, Ayesha Curry is absolutely gorgeous to me. I was looking at something the other day and I was like, baby, Miss Thing got face down. Um, the 34-year-old recently sat down for an exclusive interview with Insider. During the conversation, Curry explained that the COVID-19 pandemic rushed her family to become more private. We kind of had a revolving door all the time, speaking about her family lives pre-pandemic. However, she added that the time to themselves allowed the Curry family to figure out what we want for our lives and how to better ourselves. Additionally, Curry reflected on often posting her now 10-year-old daughter Riley on social media. The author and television personality explained that she wouldn't have publicized her daughter as often if she knew then what she knows now. What the social media thing started, nobody knew what that was going to become. If we had known back in the day just how chaotic it would make life, and I think she said, I don't think we would have done it. Anyways, I will say I do remember always seeing that little girl on social media, and when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, girl, I don't see her children like I used to. But I remember always seeing her children, especially that little Riley, online all the time. But yeah, they definitely have pulled back on, you know, making their children available to the public. I don't blame them, girl. I don't blame them. Anyways, all right, y'all. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.